want us to see the direction of the people we are dealing with. In 2007, in 2002, that was the talk. They moved out. They went their own directions in 2007. In 2013, the coalition called Jubilee came into power, and I believe William and his group made them believe that that old time is coming back. That KANU time is coming back when everything will be ours. President to start saying, no, we have 42 communities to look at. So development cannot only go to one region. And that is the fight that you are seeing now. They are saying that the development has gone to North Rift. But when you go to North Rift and you ask the people on the ground, they will tell you there is no development. It's a few individuals who are benefiting out of the government. So when they are going back to KANU, there are people trying to retrace the old history, the old memories of where it used to be theirs alone. So they believe that if KANU comes back, then they will get that cow and milk it alone, which can never happen. There are 47 counties and resources will be distributed equally to those counties. So what, in my own view, I do not see the issue of the people being in Kericho. What I see is a question of the power game. Who is going to be their king person? If you look at the Kalenjin community, rarely does somebody get re-elected. It is the only community in this country that people serve one term. Actually, every election, they sweep out all the people who are sitting, except William Ruto and a few, 2-3 people who have had a consistent career of being retained. So that dissatisfaction you are seeing is a dissatisfaction of our people that tells you that they are not confident to continue with that what was there yesterday. And therefore, that is why I'm saying already now they are shopping for a candidate who will be their flag bearer, and that candidate, in my own perspective, will not be William Ruto. Okay, so you're calling it for Kericho. How about for Malindi? I'd just like to go very quickly. Malindi, do you think ODM will raise? For Malindi, anything can happen. Okay. I do not really see, the chances are 50-50. Right. Anybody can walk to the bank and say, I'm the winner. All right. Quickly, because I have one last question. I think it looks likely, very likely, that CORD is going to retain it. There are fundamental questions that have separated the people of Malindi from the government remain quite intact. And I think one of the reasons the president has stayed away is that the intelligence has already indicated to him that this one is going, so don't waste your time there, you're going to have another Kajiado. And of course one would want to wonder whether, apart from what I said earlier on, he does not want a confrontation against President Moi, whether he has also not seen the possibility that Kericho is going, and again he does not want to have egg on his face. Okay. 2017, what does that portend? Will we see the neat and tidy numbers that we saw in 2013 for the senatorial and indeed for the presidential elections based on what happens tomorrow? Adams? Not necessarily. You see, if you look at the trend in Kenyan politics, then you find that the coalitions usually come to shape about 3-4 months to the elections. Right. But indeed, this will be an indicator, more importantly, in terms of who will be a running mate. I don't totally agree with Daniel that that Kalenjin land is looking for a presidential candidate in 2017. No, I think the fight there is who is Uhuru Kenyatta's running mate, and that's where the problem is, because Uhuru Kenyatta will go where the numbers is. If tomorrow an indication starts to come about that William Ruto doesn't have the numbers anymore, he'll shop elsewhere. He wants to be re-elected. He is not bounded by William Ruto for good or worse. It's William Ruto who needs him for good or worse for his 2022. I don't know why they even talk of 2022 when 2017 is not yet here. Speaking of 2017, gentlemen, I'd just like to, your reaction very quickly, because we have just a few minutes to go. So today, former Lands Cabinet Secretary Charity Ngilu announced she's making her bid for the presidency in 2017. She emphasizes the need for change of leadership in the country. Adams, I'll start with you. Just a very quick reaction to this. You know, as election approach, you'll have everybody
who wants to remain politically relevant, announcing that I'm going for this seat and that. And those who usually announce that they are going for the presidency when they don't have an infrastructure, the likes of Charity Ngilu, the likes of Musalia Mudavadi, are basically looking for a suitor or are being used as a spoiler. So I don't take that announcement seriously.
It's an announcement that must be taken seriously. She's upping the stakes, and in politics, one day is a very, very long time. As a professor here correctly says, we don't know what the dynamics are going to be a few months from now. And if you have already been building it into the psyche of the people that you are one of the front runners, then you stand a good chance. With regard to the Rift Valley, what is happening is that there are going to be new players, because so far there has been only William Ruto calling the shots, and now you are going to see other people. The stakes are higher, and people are going to continue heightening them. Finally, if you were to look at 2001, about this time, if somebody had told you that the following year Mwai Kibaki was going to be the president of Kenya, you probably would have doubted.
All right, so don't take her seriously. You wouldn't rule her out. Danstan? Is she a serious contender in
She's
2017?
an outsider, total outsider, just like Mother Karua. They will not have part at all in terms of the presidency, but they have a right to declare that they have she has an interest.
It is too early. We don't know what the dynamics are going to be. We don't even know who is going to be there in
she doesn't even have a party
in 2017.
Well, anything can happen. TNA was not a party
not
up until
in Kenya.
less than 12 months.
We don't remember, Yvonne, in Kenya, nobody has ever become president without running more than twice.
What I was saying, she might be in the ballot.
And came a distant.
We had leaders, we had some funny names in the ballot. She will be in the ballot. The question is not being in the ballot.
Call any names on the presidential ballot as funny names.
Yeah, I'm saying it does not matter appearing as a candidate in the ballot. What matters is, do you galvanize enough support to be a credible competitor? I do not see Charity Ngilu being
you lost the Senate race so badly. What makes you think you the president?
Abraham Lincoln lost so many races, but eventually he became. No, he lost even the Senate.
We really have to wind it up at that. Of course, Charity Ngilu has a long time between now and August 2017 to build a base and the numbers. I thank you very much, Adams Oloo, Barack Muluka, and Danstan Omari. We will wait and see what happens Monday evening with the by-elections in Kericho and in Malindi constituency. Keep it KTN. We'll continue to give you comprehensive coverage of those elections.